I'm Heather. I live in Slough. I've been singing for maybe 4 years, I think. I taught myself to play the guitar just out of like pure interest when my friends were like, oh, I think you can kind of sing. And I was like, oh, okay. And I wanted something to like put with it. What kind of music do I play? Like the songs that I write are kind of like stories, so I try and make them as relatable as possible. So, and they also show my progress. So one of the songs I'm doing here was my first song that I wrote, and I kind of like to perform it everywhere to then see the progress I'm making. Yeah, that's a good question. I really like, when I first started, I really liked Birdie because she's got quite like a light voice, and I feel like mine's kind of light. But then with like writing, I do listen to like a lot of boy bands and just bands. So yeah, I was quite like the Vamps fan. They're quite good. And yeah, just general like girl singers in general. So like Birdie, Ella Eyre, all people like that I think are just incredible. So I kind of take influence from them. So like my family encouraged me massively. So like basically if they weren't encouraging me, I probably would have just stopped ages ago. And like it's quite difficult doing it at a young age because obviously you've got school and you've got people at school kind of like, oh, they're going to take the mic, because like I had a YouTube channel, so I was like, didn't want anyone to find it. But then you kind of like grow out of that. You're like, oh, okay, it's doing fairly well, like I don't mind people seeing it. But no, definitely, especially with writing music, being young, is you don't have as much like life experience, I guess, to write about. So a lot of people are like, how can you say something about that when you wouldn't have necessarily like gone through it? But no, all my friends and everyone are like so supportive of it, and I've been quite lucky, really. So the one I just spoke about is called Small Steps. So I wrote that, as I said, to show the progress. So it's about kind of like dreams don't happen overnight, and one of the quotes I kind of go by is dreams don't work unless you do. And I think that is really clear, especially in this like day and age where I feel like quite a lot of people are trying to either be singers or like write songs, and people just aren't taking them seriously. Another song I wrote was called Comfort Zone, which I wrote just after I started college, which was a couple of years ago now, but it's still quite relevant because it's about like making friends if you struggle to make friends. And like, so I just started uni and I felt like it helped me quite a lot, because you really need to like put yourself out of your comfort zone to be able to make friends and like meet new people. I have performed before. This is my first time doing it for this like event, but yeah, I performed last week in Southampton and also just before Christmas. But I've been doing some events nearer to my house as well, which are just quite like little fetes and fairs. But yeah, everyone seems to enjoy it. So
any highlights of your music career so far?
I don't know if I'll be doing it long enough, really. It's quite exciting. So one time we went to the O2, and someone tweeted me after we went to the O2 saying that they like saw me and recognised me, and that was quite exciting to be recognised, I think. But yeah, people just like, I think I just like everything about it, really. I wouldn't say there's a massive highlight. Everything's just been really good. So yeah, I'm on pretty much all social media. I'm one of those kind of people. So I've got, most of my stuff is Heather Music 13. So my Instagram, my Twitter. I don't know about my Snapchat. But yeah, most of it's Heather Music 13. So yeah, go and check it out.